It's been a couple of months since we last checked in with Brendo. He's been away a fair bit, but he has completed the all-wheel drive swap now, so we're going to go check in for the last time and show you what he's done. And tonight we're going to go give it a test run because in a couple of weeks' time we're doing drag week in it. So tonight is a roll racing event at Queensland Raceway, so it'll be a good tester for it. Just make sure the all-wheel drive's working fine, and we'll feel a little bit more confident going into Draglee. She's looking fresh inside. You have been busy.
First time I've cleaned it.
You have been busy.
Got a couple of hours up the sleeve, so I thought I may as well give it a bit of a birthday before we abuse it. Before it sees a whole world of pain this evening. Half of the bonnet's still not clean. I've been waiting for you to come back to do that.
Is that Benny's job?
Yeah.
I cleaned half of it. Oh, this is too hard.
That was a year ago now. That would be probably a year to the day just to be out.
Yep. Now, I see something I've been asking for since day one.
Yeah, to try and get his reaction, trying to get his 60 foots down since he's all over the place.
Hey, yeah.
So now we've added this little thing. The main reason for it is, what have we got here? Looks like someone's been fishing under here. I don't even know what that is.
So what's the idea behind the slipper clutch and how does it work?
Well, it's pretty simple. It just goes in line in your hydraulic system from your clutch master to your slave cylinder, and all it does is determine how fast that fluid basically can escape back once you let your foot off the clutch. So you can sidestep the clutch and it'll be a controlled speed the clutch will release.
And you can sort of just dial that to suit how quick you want it to release.
Yeah, that's right. But then you also, because we're not running a dog box and we are using the clutch through upshifting, we don't want that to be engaged the whole time. No. Otherwise we create slip between each gear and it wouldn't take long to destroy a clutch. So we've got it wired to the Link G4 Plus, which turns it off at 60k. So basically top of first gear, it turns off and then we're back to normal. Yeah.
So nothing to do with it reading gears at all, just road speed?
I can change it to three different parameters have to be met, but I'm just keeping it simple to start with. But for the roll racing, what we're actually going to do is keep it going the whole time with a real minimal amount of slip. So in between gears, trying to use it as sort of a shock load on the drivetrain, so we don't break stuff hopefully. So we'll just see how it goes.
And that was your idea behind running slicks for drag week, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the slicks.
Just a shock load dampener of some sort.
Talking to Bruce talked me into it. He said we're mad if we don't, so he knows what he's doing, so we'll trust him. And I'd rather buy some tyres and sit.
You say trust him, but he's been telling you you're putting too much power through his motor.
I think he's right. He's right. We're starting to push the limit a bit. But if it breaks, they're still making parts for them.
Yeah. So I don't know if we touched on the video last time, but since putting the turbo upgrade, we went roll racing, but after that we went and had it tuned. So that's when it made 800 horsepower at the wheels in front wheel drive. So we've got a substantial amount more power than last time too, as well as the all-wheel drive system. So I think it's going to be a bit of fun.
Yeah, on the road, just with a little bit of testing we haven't done much, but it is hooking in first and second gear, no worries. It shows it on the log and everything too. There's no wheel spin there. It's making 30 pounds quite happily, and it's hooking with the ET streets. So we'll see.
We're struggling quite a bit with that.
When it was front wheel drive.
Yeah.
Third gear.
Man, even on the highway, remember we raced that Golf? It was ridiculous, man. Like we were probably starting at like 90 or 100. And we couldn't get traction.
Well, see, last time for us to we're even breaking out at 19 pound in second gear with this. Yeah. So if we're making 30 now, it should be chalk and cheese with the way it behaves. Yeah. And it should be a lot easier to drive. It should just be as long as it goes in the gear nice and everything, which is the whole idea of that.
And the one thing that did surprise me with this is like everyone's like, oh, the torque steer, front wheel drive, that much power, but it doesn't have any. No, it's like it just goes straight. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Maybe if you're on a real cambered road and you're doing big speed, you might notice it, they reckon, but not on flat road.
It's unreal. Well, we're going to pack our spare pairs of jocks and we're going to head roll racing now, so let's load up and get on the road. Good night. But it's breaking down. Yeah, it's hitting the boost cutting. Okay. That pulled good. We'll just go in and we'll check. Yeah.
You're in first. Yeah. Check this out, mate. This is what keeps us excited on race day. When you're in Kiwi.
That's the motivation.
Yeah, this.
Yeah. This is why the car's white.
Yeah, that's it.
We went out for a first little test. Went pretty well. Boost cut didn't come in, so Brendo's.
Yeah, we've started off a bit lower on the boost side just to make sure, but when I say that, we did hit around the 34 PSI mark, so we've just knocked it back a bit in the wastegate. We'll see what it does next time. No wheel spin at all, first, second or third gear, nothing whatsoever, just pulled through the gears hard.
My worry about the gearbox being cable now is not an issue. That was as fast as they've always been, I think, those gear changes, so happy days.
Yeah, it's good fun. We'll go and give it another go.
Round 2. Fight!
Holy mother! Give it a couple of revs to cool the piston. Brakes feel average. What's that? The brakes feel average. Yeah, well, they're new. Oh, okay.
Where we're going currently.
Yeah, probably would be faster. 170 something.
I'd try again. How fast do you reckon we actually were going, Benny?
I don't know, I feel like 170 something.
What would you do if I told you we're doing 198 k's an hour? Have a look.
I'd believe you.
It's here. So that's so we're going. So last time we were here we were only doing 169 we got to, which could have been a bit of wheel spin in there too. And now we're 198k. Well, we're hitting fourth and starting to pull through, so that's pretty gangster. It's not bad in 6 seconds. So I'll tell you, here we go. To prove the point, the speedo's right. At the beginning of the race, Benny, I'll tell you what speed you're doing. So you're sitting here at the beginning of the race at 45 k's an hour, and in a matter of, we'll call it, so at the 14 second mark you were doing 56k. At the just under 20-second mark, so in 6 seconds, just under 6 seconds, you've gone from 50 k's an hour to 198. That's not bad. Look at that. Look at this crash. That's mean.
Round 3. Fight!
How was that?
That's quick, man. That is so quick.
How did that feel? Boost cut again.
Yeah.
So you better ask Daddy for a new one, eh? Coming for you, boy. We're coming for you. Come on. Just trying to figure out the boost cut. It's still boost cut in the 3rd gear. It's done it every time. So
It's the first time we've had available grip, so we can actually see what's happening. So I don't really know. I'm not a...
So we keep pulling it out, keep filling it out until eventually it stops, hopefully.
Round 4. Fight! Round 5. Fight!
We've had 7 races now, and we just lost our first one. So Brendo's tweaking the carburetor just a little, and now we're going into eliminations. So hopefully we get some easy matches at the start, so we can sort of get higher up in the field. But I think we're looking pretty good. Pretty good. I reckon we've got a top 5 car, but we'll see how it goes.
Nice car. What's the retail on one of those?
More than you can afford, pal.
Racing, here they go. Oh wow!
Hey, we won in my eyes. We won in my eyes. We got revenge. The guy at the thing, he's like, how'd you wing that? I was like, did anyone jump? I was like, nah. He's like, Hey, okay. Move through. Sweet. Man, we would have had that Gemini 8.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
But I didn't cut a good light, and it had a big boggle in second. It just died and come back.
Yeah.
And then third, like, just lunged on him big time, and I limit up third to 8.
I reckon if we'll focus on the first off the launch, we've got heaps more in that. If we anti-lag it up a bit and get it
Oh yeah, it
punching
needs
off the
way
line.
more power.
Yeah, in first. Yeah. So I thought we were going to have too much, but no, we can do more. Yeah, bit of nitrous off the line.
Just to bring it on boost. But yeah, no, definitely faster than Gemini, but just
See that skyline, what happened? He thought it was going to be a walk in the park, and you f***ed off. And then by the time he was like, oh shit, he just couldn't get you. It was too late. And when you went across the line, I was like, I reckon you got them. They're like, nah. I was like, I honestly reckon you're ahead. And then seen the skyline going, I was like, yeah.
Man, you see the fucking cheer. Like pretty much the last in line, and I was like, oh sweet, I can't see anyone pass. And then next minute, that thing turns up, and I was like, sorry. And that was on the first run. I thought I was going to get it the first time. Yeah. And then obviously we both won, and I was like, I got it. It's just going to happen. Oh man, that was some serious fun, honestly. Well, even over the audio, they announced that the 5-time champ just got taken down by a Honda.
And
so that was pretty cool.
We're getting a few messages in.
So in our eyes, we won because he was the guy that just left us for dead. We were gobsmacked last time we come here. So this time we got our revenge. So I think he was toying with us a little bit, and didn't sort of expect this to be that quick, obviously. So he sort of let us jump the start just a little bit, but win's a win, and I'll take it.
Yeah, you got to take it. You got to take it full stride.
And then the next run was against Gemini, and I just had a pretty average light. Like I didn't cut the light real good, and then I had a big boggle in second gear for some reason, and I hit limiter in third. So I feel as though if it was a good run, we probably would have got him. But
why don't you tell the truth and just say that you're super excited from peeping the skyline?
Pretty much. Pretty much. Anyway, we'll catch us on the next one.